It's sorry about that. At 500 subs, I will be giving away a piece of silver. It's not going to be no BS or anything like that. It's going to be worth your while. Um, Maybe a half an ounce of silver or something like that, or maybe a few 1/10 fractional silver grams, or 1/10 ounces of a few of those. So, but at 500, we will be giving out free silver. Before you sub, guys, I do other things before you sub. I want you to look at other videos before you sub to this channel. I just don't do coins only. I want you to feel comfortable subbing to this channel. So, that's what I'm just letting you know. You might not agree with the other things I do on this channel before you sub, and then, like, hey, just being honest. Hello, people. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. I will have some gold to show tomorrow. And like I say, if you're interested in anything that I show tomorrow, you can always contact me. I work through a company called Whatnot. A lot of people have heard of them. I don't go through eBay. Whatnot is faster. And it's an auction. I will start it off at $1. Whatever you asking for, and if you get it for $1, you get it for $1. If it bids up, I mean that's what happens. So I'm just letting you know how it goes. It is a auction, guys. But I always start it at $1. Let's get the lights up though. Just one or two. Just one or two likes to spread it to the community, guys. Get more people out here that's interested in coins and watching the videos. And I mean, you don't have to sub. Just supporting the channel just with a like would help it get out to more people. Let me find my. I can't see what you just said, so I have to find my little glass thing. I appreciate the comment. He said, "Do you season your own?" No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm from Texas. People. People season their own oatmeal in Texas, but no, I kind of get like the maple oatmeal, or if I do eat it, or apple or something like that. But yeah, either do you season my own oatmeal? Do you? I know a lot of people do. Some people like butter, sugar. Some people like salt and pepper. It's like with grits. This is I live in Texas, guys. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and yeah, it's a beautiful city. Does have problems like any other city, but the people are here. People here are great. Even the bad ones can you can kind of count on them a little bit. If something happens, they're gonna be there for you. Um, yeah, just all around great city. We do have spots just really, really bad, like most big cities. But I live in a quiet little set of apartments, nothing special or anything like that. But we don't. Nobody's outside late at night. We're playing music. Everybody respects each other. Yeah, and everybody pretty much works. Oh, let me see what you said. I appreciate the comments and oh, that sounds like a Caribbean thing with the bananas. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, can you just uh, tell me which state you're from? Because I've never heard of that. That sounds like something that's, yeah, a little Caribbean to me. I know about the butter and the brown sugar, but the bananas, I've never heard of that. Thank you for the light. Oh, Florida, yeah, yeah. I get the culture in Florida. Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, yeah. I can definitely see that. You know what? I want to come to Florida so bad. I mean, everybody talks about these Cuban sandwiches they have down there. I see a lot of food reviews, and they talk about these amazing Cuban sandwiches they have in Florida. Have you ever tasted one, or you're into like food like that, or anything like that? They look amazing. I can tell you, they look very amazing. Some wonderful people down there in Florida. Some good, hard-working people in Florida. It's one of the, Florida has one of the oldest cities, I think, in the United States. One of them was like 1500s, before America was America. Yeah, Florida had a city already in America. What's his name? Ponce, Ponce de Leon. I think his name was Ponce de Leon, like 17. If you ever see that movie Fool's Gold with what's the, Matthew McConaughey, they actually found that treasure in the, when was that, baby? Like 2014, 15, yeah. That movie Fool's Gold. Yeah, they actually found it right there, exactly where the movie said it was, right there, Valero Beach. Oh, I have no idea what it means that you're being first. I guess that you've been in the chat and you've been communicating that you're the number one person in the chat so far that communicates with me. I guess that's what it means. I will look it up and explain it to you more. I've never seen that. There's not a lot of people even say anything when I'm in here. They kind of just like in here, never really respond. So it's great that you're number one though. Whatever that means, I'm glad that you're number one and whatever that means. And I will look it up and I will, matter of fact, I need to get your name and text you what that means. Okay, where's my pen at? I will leave a message and let you know and what that means. I have no idea. Baby, see my pen? I sell a lot of stuff, God. Just a lot of stuff. You know, I try to do the best I can for my family, and I'm trying to be an entrepreneur in whatever it is I'm doing. If it's coins, if it's different kind of products like Funko Pops. Like I have this, I guess it's from what's that movie Black Panther? It's like a soda. You get a Funko Pop on the inside, and it's never been opened. Let me see what you just said. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Not all that. I get it because you live down there where they're at. But like down here in Texas, we don't get the opportunity to taste the food that you eat like on a regular basis. So I mean, to you guys in Florida, it's like that's just a normal thing to us. It's all over the place. But in Texas, it's like you got to go to Arby's or something. That's the only place you can get it from is Arby's or something like that. And that's not what I want to taste. Is Arby's Cuban sandwiches. I want to go to a deli that sells Cuban sandwiches in Florida from the Cubans. That's where I want to go. Well, let me see what else I have. Guys, don't get mad at me or anything like that for showing these. I'm not a Nazi. I would never be a Nazi. It's just that I collect things. I collect things. Old things. This is a bill from 1922 from Berlin. December 1922. It is a 9 million mark, whatever that means. Not sure about the currency in Germany, but that's what that is. These are big notes too, guys. Huge notes. What's the date on 1923? I think this is a 100,000 mark. It's old. It's folding, but it is a 100,000 mark. This one is very old. 1914. Looks like mm, Berlin. I see Berlin. Looked like October the 5th, 1914 when it was printed. And this is a 50 mark. A lot of color on this one, guys. Still got a lot of color on that one. And this is something interesting. Well, not this one, but the next ones will be up. This is a 1922. It's like a banknote for like stocks back then, what they had. 1922. But this is the ones I was talking about. I'm really. What the hell are you doing? If you ever seen an old TV show when back in the days they had these telephone operators like plugging in these whole bunch of wires into these sockets to try to connect you into to people's home when phones first came out. Well, this is a written note, and it says Bell phone number 538. So it's a three-digit phone number from 1916. Thank you very much. This is a three-digit phone number, 538, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So they only had three-digit phone numbers back then in 1916. That is crazy. This right here, thank you very much for appreciating the coins. It's old, but it's a Japanese internment note. So, and I'm gonna set this down and explain it to you. In World War II, the Japanese invaded the Philippines and they conquered the Philippines until we got there. We came back and we conquered the Philippines and we conquered Guam. That's why we have bases in the Philippines and bases in Guam. But when the Japanese got there, they tried to take the money from the Filipino government and issue this type of money. This is what they supposed to spend to buy food. They said no. They struck a deal with the government of the United States, and we start printing money for the Philippines. I think from 40. I had some 40s like silver coins struck in San Francisco in 1944 for the Philippines. But I sold them all. I don't have anything to show for that right now. But it is the truth. I have some Canadian silver quarter. That's Canadian silver. But gold will be tomorrow, guys. I do have some. That's what I have today. Nothing really though. Nothing special. I sold all my war nickels. Oh, this one right here is a prime example of something from World War II. This is a steel penny. If you know, you know. Not a big deal. This is a steel penny. You see the color difference? In 1943, they had to take all the copper and use it for the war effort for World War II. So in 1943, they start striking pennies in steel, only for this year. If you get a 1944 steel penny, you have almost $1 million because they're very rare. There's only like 5 known to exist. Yeah, but a little bit of history, and I appreciate like this bill right here. I have one sitting there. This is a silver certificate. Silver certificates. This one right here is a 1957B. Now you see it doesn't say $1, it says silver certificate. It looks like a $1. You can spin it like a $1, but actually in 1957, you would take these to a government office and traded in for $1 worth of silver. So the henceforth a silver certificate. Another part of history. Oh, I'm gonna sell them on Whatnot. My name is Derek4243 on Whatnot. I don't sell them like I don't deal with people's credit card numbers, so I go through the company that I deal with. So everything be on the up and up. There, if there's a problem, you'll get your money back, and there's you can if you don't like the product, you can get a refund. All this, it's better that way, not instead of just dealing with a person on YouTube. You go through the company, and that way we both know everything is on the up and up. I have a 5-star rating. I ship within 1 day. Like the coin I just showed, the silver. Let me turn it around. Can't see. It's Queen Elizabeth, I guess. Let me see. I can't see. I don't have my thing. Yeah, Queen Elizabeth. I used to sell these for like $4 or $5. That's silver. I mean, own a piece of silver, own a piece of history for like $4. Gold will be coming tomorrow. I do sell like uncirculated things, like never been touched by human hands, still in the plastic, certain years, things like that. Like this coin right here. This is a I gotta find something to show it on. Hopefully this I can get. Let's see. See, that's a not a mercury down, but a wheat cent. This is from 1954. This is the San Francisco Mint. It looked like it's been struck yesterday. Look at the still the luster still on this coin. Yeah, I mean, a lot of coins I have is old. Well, the oldest one I had was what did I sell the other day? 1862 Belgium silver. But I do have an 1849 dime coming tomorrow. Matter of fact, tomorrow, a seeded dime. And this coin right here, guys. Let's see. This is silver too. Sorry about that. This is a little silver shot. Little pieces of silver. Little silver shot. This is a 1958 Netherlands. 72% silver, one golden. One golden. Yep. Little tubes of silver, like yeah, this little tubes of silver like this. Little tubes of silver. I sell baseball cards, football cards. Rodney Peete, Detroit Lions. I have every card that you probably can think of or name. That's from the 80s to current day. From hockey to baseball to yeah, whatever. Even I sell let me see. Let me pull out some other stuff that I think is pretty cool. Let me see which one it is. This one right here. This is everybody remembers Spider-Man and Venom, right? This is the comic book where it started. And it cost back then, what did it say, $1.25. You have Spider-Man and Venom right there. But I have a portrait of Gambit on a back. That is so cool. That is very cool. You said St. Augustine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what you mean by St. Augustine, but I live by St. Augustine, though. Close to a road called St. Augustine, if that's what you're referring to. He said St. Augustine. That tripped me out a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I can't think about it, St. Augustine. Yep. Unless you the feds or something, I don't know. Hell, who knows? Yep, but that's what I have, and that's what I do. I sell coins, and I'm a family man. And these right here, these are proofs. These are 1963. See how they look like glass, guys? 1963. You damn to see my shadow in here. 1963 Benjamin Franklin 90% silver half dollars. This coin right here is it excuse me, 1965 special mint set 40% silver Kennedy MS67. This is a high grade. Well, I'm not going to say it's very, very high grade, but the last one, for a coin that's got $6 worth of silver in it, the last one sold at 156 bucks, and I bought it for $9 the other day at an auction. So I think I won. Last sold at 156 bucks. You can look up the numbers, like right on the top, right up under that MS67. You can run those under NGC certification. You can type those same numbers in. It'll tell you this is a $71 coin. But when you're dealing with coins and they're rare and they're scarce to get, people will pay a little bit more to get them. So that's henceforth $156 at last auction. Thank you guys. But I should say one. At 500, I will be giving away silver. It's gonna be more than a half an ounce. Put it like that. You will receive either constitutional silver, like old Mercury dimes from the 40s, or Barber dimes, or you might receive silver quarters. All of it would add up to about a half ounce of silver. That will be given away at 500 to a lucky subscriber. So thank you guys, and we'll be cutting this one off. Be looking for me tomorrow for the gold. Thank you guys very much. I thank you for tuning in. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much.